Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to a video on how to make the wave camo that I created in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. This is for the MX9. You can kind of try to replicate it on other guns, but I would say that it does look best on the MX9 because you can see the most of the actual camo on the gun. So let's not waste any time, let's just get straight into the video. So to start off, you want to have a background on it because that'll let you change the color of the background to whatever you think is coolest. So I chose the Black Ops 4 logo for this, and basically I just made the scale in the X and Y scale at full, and then put the opacity. As you can see, that's all the area that you'll be able to edit on the MX9. That's why I chose it, because it's so much. And yeah, you can basically just change the color of whatever you want for the background. I'm just going to leave mine on white. That's what I think looks best, but it's up to you. So next, you want to get this little flame icon thing. I'll show you where it's at. It's just right here, the fire decal in icons. And just get whatever, get it set up. And of course, you can look up here to see the position, the scale, rotation, all that kind of stuff. So you want to do that. And you want to make it in the color gradient. It doesn't really matter what you choose. Just make it a dark blue color, and then make it fade into a light blue color, as you can see right here. I have it at 89, so yep. So for that, next you can just copy and paste the same thing basically, and just move over its location on the actual gun, and then there's the color gradient for you guys, also at 89. And finally, pick a third one. I mean, if you want to do two is fine also, but I went ahead and did a third one. Adds a little nice shading layer to that. And there's the gradient. It's a darker, this is a darker cyan. This is like a lighter colored cyan. Also 89. Next, a little bit of flare on the gun. Some text I added. Mine just says wave. So let me go ahead and put this all up on the opacity. So yeah, there's the locations of it. Just go to, all you have to do is go to tools, and then go to type, and then just pick whatever letters you want. You can put whatever you want on there. I just chose to put wave. And then yeah, just basically color gradient 34 with dark blue and light blue for the W. A is light blue and cyan with 85 color gradient. V is cyan and then lighter cyan with 90, and E is cyan, like a really light colored pastel cyan, and then a dark blue, and it's at 19, so it kind of fades back over to dark blue. Yeah, so that's it for the, you can move it wherever you want, you can write whatever you want on the gun, but that's what I chose. And here's one more time: position, scale, rotation, all that stuff. Position, scale, rotation for V, and position, scale, rotation for E. You can rotate it too if you wanted to. I just left mine at non-rotated. I'm gonna go ahead and link these, by the way, just because it's like easier to move it around. As you can see, now that I have it grouped, I can move the entire thing where I want it to go. So yep. Next, you want to go to this circle icon. You can find that in tools. It's just right here, the first one, and make it a dark cyan color. I'll show you which one. It's just the darker-ish cyan. Just basically match it up to the color of the wave, and you just wanted to put it down here generally so that it fills in the rest of the white and doesn't make it look like a flame icon, and instead more like a wave icon. So you want to have 4 of the circles, and basically just, you can copy and paste them and just put them in different areas where it covers up the white. You don't really have to care much about the position and scale, just make sure it covers up the white basically. Finally, then 2 more, one right there, and the last one right there. So now you have a more complete looking wave, if you will, with a little bit of shading, because the waves are actually gradient and these are not gradient, so it gives you kind of a sort of shaded texture to make the bottom look a little bit darker. And finally, this is sort of a personal preference choice. For me, I don't think I'm going to keep it on the actual gun, but for other people it could be cool. It's the square, which is right here, the whole square icon. And then I'll show you where I have it. It's right here on the MX9 logo. All that kind of does is makes the it makes it pop a little bit more. I also have it gradient, so it kind of matches the theme of the weapon. It's personal preference. For me, I'm probably not going to actually use them. I'm probably just going to leave the whole wave thing, a little bit like an extended art, if you will, on a card. And or you can put it there if you want. So yeah, that's going to do it for the wave on Call of Duty Black Ops 4. By the way, I would actually recommend using the flame icon instead of using, because there's another thing you can do on tools. There's this little shark fin type thing, which if you wanted to, you could do that. The nice thing about the fire is that it kind of does the entire wave. You don't have to like keep adding more of them. It kind of does just the entire wave. It's easier to like move them around and stuff like that. And it also adds this like little spray sort of thing, like a sea foam type thing, kind of like coming off the end of the wave, so that kind of adds like a cool little effect to it also. So yeah, that's what I have for the wave icon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see a tutorial on different camos, I will do more for other guns as well, like the Strife or whatever else you want. So yeah, thanks for watching my first ever video on this channel, and again, subscribe for more camos. I will see you all next time.